Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In today's session, let's see how we can create a Pomodoro timer in Tkinter. So let's see how we can code for the Pomodoro timer in Tkinter. So what is this Pomodoro technique basically? It's a time management method and it is based on 25-minute stretches of focused work broken by 5-minute breaks. So basically it has got a 25-minute work time which is followed by a 5-minute break time. Longer breaks, typically 20 minutes, are taken after 4 consecutive work intervals. So, after 4 consecutive work intervals, each of 25 minutes, a long break is being taken. Each work interval is called a Pomodoro, the Italian word for tomato. So, initially, there'll be the work time of 25 minutes, followed by a short break of 5 minutes. And after 4 such Pomodoros, we can take a long break of 20 minutes. So, work time is nothing but 25 minutes, followed by a short break of 5 minutes. Again, work time is 25 minutes, followed by a short break of 5 minutes. Work time is 25 minutes, followed by a short break of 5 minutes. And again, work time of 25 minutes. Since here we are completing 4 work times, that is 1, 2, 3 and then 4, we're not taking a short break but we are taking a long break of 20 minutes. So the work time is 25 minutes, short break is 5 minutes and long break is 20 minutes. So let's see this in this particular session. And in this particular Pomodoro technique, we will see it in 2 particular sessions. In this session, I'll explain the layout of the Pomodoro timer, and in the next session let's look into the functionality of the Pomodoro timer. So when I execute this, I get the Pomodoro timer. This is the layout which is brown in color and the text is dark brown. Then I'm having an image which is tomato in shape. So Pomodoro stands for tomato in Italian language. And then I'm having a timer. So this timer runs when we add the functionality to the start button. So then we have the start button and the reset button. So this layout, how we can do this layout, we will see in this particular session. And one more thing, when I run the Pomodoro timer, that is when I click on the start button, after it completes 25 minutes, then a tick mark will appear indicating that the first work item has been completed. So for the second work interval, another tick mark will appear. So after 4 such tick marks, then it will go for a long break. So this was for first tick mark and a short break. After 4 such tick marks, after that is 4 such work intervals, then it will take a long break. So let's see how to work it in Tkinter in this particular session. Initially, I'm importing from Tkinter. I'm importing all, then math function and the PIL library. So these three I'm importing initially. Then I'm saying root equal to tk, then root dot title, that is the title of the Tkinter screen. I'm giving it equal to Pomodoro timer application. And then root dot config, I'm giving a background color equal to hash, that is in quotes, hash 977423. Then let me say root dot main loop. So now when I run this particular application, I get my screen in this particular format. So this is the color which it is having. The background color is 977423, which is the hex code for this particular color. Now let me add some widgets onto this particular screen. So initially it is the title, which is a label widget. This I am placing it on the root window, or let me say text equal to Pomodoro. Foreground color I am giving it equal to hash 34280C. So this is the foreground color for the text Pomodoro, and the background color is equal to the same color, whatever is the main window application color. So I'm copying it, and let me give a font which is equal to Arial and then 50 in size. So this I'm placing it onto the main window. So with the help of the grid method, so let me say title dot grid column equal to 1, row equal to 0. So first column row 0, I'm placing Pomodoro label. Now let me add another title, title underscore label equal to a label widget, and the text on it is equal to timer, timer, and then foreground color, let me give it as equal to the same color whatever I had given for the Pomodoro. So the same color holds good. So let me copy it till here. So foreground color is this particular color, background, and a font equal to Arial and then 50. Now let me place it onto my screen, title underscore label dot grid column equal to 1 and row equal to 1. So it comes to the first row. This was on the row 0. So on the row 1 we are having timer. So now when I run this particular application, before that let me give pad x equal to 20 and pad y equal to 20. Now when I run this particular screen, it is text not R T. So now when I run, so when I run this particular thing, I get a screen, Tkinter screen, on which I'm having Pomodoro on my first line and timer in my second line. So row 0 Pomodoro comes, row 1 timer comes. So after adding the heading Pomodoro, let's create some more widgets. So now I'm creating my canvas widget, which is equal to canvas. Width is 200, comma, height equal to 200, and then highlight thickness I'm giving. I'm giving it equal to 0. So now let me place my canvas widget onto the screen. So let me say it as canvas dot grid column is 1 and row is 2. Column equal to 1, comma, row equal to 2, pad x pad y I'm giving it equal to 20. So now when I run the code, I get my canvas widget which is white in color. Width is 200, height is also 200. So I don't want it to be in white color, I want it to be in the same color as the background color. So let me make it equal to the background color. So let me give background equal to this particular value. So now when I run the code, my canvas also will be in the same background color, that is the brown color, muddy color. And within this canvas widget, I want to place a timer, that is Pomodoro timer. So that is a tomato image. So let's see how we can place the tomato image. So I'm giving Pomodoro image underscore image equal to image tk dot photo image. Then I'm saying image dot open, and the image is stored in my default directory and the name of the image is pomodoro dot png. So I'm giving the file name, it is pomodoro dot png, and this I'm resizing it. So let me say dot resize. In the tuple format I have to specify the size attributes. So resize, it is 175 and then 175. So this I've resized it. After resizing it, I have to place the image onto the canvas area. So what I have to say is canvas dot create image, create underscore image, and I'm passing the attributes. Its starting point is 100 and then 112, and the image is nothing but image is equal to pomodoro underscore image, this particular image underscore image. So after placing the image onto my canvas area, let me add it. So let me run and show you. So the tomato image or the pomodoro image has appeared in our screen. Now I want to add a timer over here. So let's see how to add the timer. So next is timer underscore text equal to canvas dot create underscore text underscore text, and I'm giving the place where I have to add it. So it is 100 and 130 point, and the text what I want to add is equal to 00 colon 00, the time format. So I want this particular text to appear on my Pomodoro, and then let me give the fill color equal to white. So this text will be white in color, and then font equal to Arial, comma 35 and then bold. So I want it in Arial font type, 35 in size and bold. And after giving this, okay, after adding the text, then this particular grid, that is canvas.grid, which we added earlier, will appear. So now when I run the code, I get the timer, that is 00 colon 00. So this is the timer. And when I click on the start button, this timer starts executing. This functionality let's see in the next session or the consecutive session. Now I have to add the buttons. The first button is nothing but start underscore button, equal to a button widget. Text on it is equal to start. Start. And the command for this is equal to start underscore timer. And the background color I'm giving it equal to hash 2E23230230A. So this is the hex code. And the foreground color, let it be equal to white. And the font, I'm giving it equal to Arial. Arial is in quotes. Arial 15 in size, comma, bold. So after adding the start button, now let me place it onto my screen. So I have to place the start button onto my screen. So let me say start underscore button dot grid. It is column 0, row 3. So column equal to 0 and row equal to 3. Pad X, pad Y, let me give it equal to 20, 20. Pad X equal to 20, pad Y equal to 20. So now let me run the code. Start timer function is not defined. So let me say def start underscore timer and let me give pass as of now. So now when I execute it, I get the start button. So on the click of it, nothing happens because we have not written the functionality still. Now let me add a reset button. So this, when I click on the reset button, the time becomes 0000. It will be resetted to the 0 value. So whenever we don't want the Pomodoro timer to be on, I want to reset, I want to start from the beginning, then I can click on the reset button. Equal to button, text on it is equal to reset, command is equal to, text on it is equal to reset, command equal to reset underscore timer, and I'm giving the same background color as for the start button. So let me copy this, and the foreground color also is the same, and it is Arial 15 and then bold. Okay, so the reset button, I am placing it onto my screen by saying reset underscore button dot grid. This will come on column equal to 2 and then row equal to 3. Then I'm having pad X equal to 20, pad Y equal to 20. So after adding this reset button, for the tick mark for each Pomodoro when it is completed, I want a tick mark to be added. So that I am saying check underscore marks equal to label. So it's a label widget. Text on it is equal to blank as of now. FG equal to hash 34280C. 34280C. These are the hex codes. So foreground color is this particular color and the background color is equal to hash 977423. 977423, and the font for this is equal to Arial, Arial, comma 25, comma bold. So this is the font, and now I have to place this onto my screen. So it is check underscore marks dot grid. Column is 1, row is 4. Column equal to 1, comma row equal to 4. Then I'm having my main event flow. So now when I execute the code, reset timer is not defined. So let me define it. DEF reset underscore timer. Let me give a pass. Now let me execute it. So now let me execute it. So the Pomodoro technique timer has appeared. So I'm having Pomodoro timer, the labels. This is in column 1, row 0, column 1, row 1, and then this is in column 1, row 2, and these two are in column, this is in column 0, and this is in column 2, and both of them are in row 3. So we have to design our Pomodoro timer in such a way that it does not overlap. The columns and rows should be maintained in such a way that the values does not overlap. So this is a label widget. Then this is in the canvas area. I've added the tomato image, the Pomodoro image, and the text on it is equal to 00:00. Then I'm having two buttons, start and reset button, and there is check marks. So once it runs and after completing one Pomodoro, a check mark appears over here. Let me show you. So this is how the check mark appears for one Pomodoro. So if it completes 4 Pomodoros, 4 check marks appears. So all this functionality, let's see it in the next consecutive session. So hope so friends, it was clear for you. The Pomodoro layout, how we can design the Pomodoro layout. So initially I'm having the title, that is Pomodoro, and then timer. Then within the canvas I'm creating a Pomodoro image, that is the tomato image, and I'm adding a text called 00:00. Then I'm having two buttons, start button and reset button, and then I'm having check marks for adding the check marks onto the screen after completing each Pomodoro. So this is the function, this is the code for the layout thing. In the next session, let's see add the functionality for start timer and reset timer. Hope so friends, it was clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button, and please do subscribe to get notification of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.